welcome to all of you. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today. So we're off then. Now Nasri knocks it through.
This is suffering the life. When you go out there, and you enjoy for him. And we only go out there.
Wins the ball. A chance. He scores. They couldn't have asked for a better opening.
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Very happy with the start.
Aguero showed a level of calmness and composure there. Was there an element of good fortune about it? Yeah, sure there was, but you can only stick away what's in front of you.
Please, let's not get carried away. We'll try to make a stop. Okay?
We didn't have to wait long for the first goal.
36 games to play. If you think we are down there and we are celebrating winning the league, you are wrong. Okay? Shut up! Shut up! You are wrong. Okay?
Negredo, well positioned to lead a breakaway.
I do tell the players, I do say, you can have all of the skill in the world, okay? You can have all of the tactical know-how, okay? But if you do not have this,
Marco Verratti.
you cannot do it. It's a checkbook for 10 million pounds. You need that to win the Premier League. More than anybody.
Fernandinho knocks it forward. The forward push gains momentum. Incisive pass that. Aguero with a big chance. Aguero shoots.
So I took a team like
well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
I revived the excitement and the illusion to do a good job here. Absolutely respecting the 100 points is going on. So it's true that it was the first season, I think, in my period here that we made the pre-season all together. We arrived at the same time.
Has the ball in a wide position. Pastore, he's onside here. And he's there! Tremendous from Ibrahimovic! And how important could that be for Paris Saint-Germain?
To the beginning it was something like, wow.
I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Of course, Kyle, his energy, his physicality to win the duels about the important winners in the Premier League or around the world. You have to, in these leagues, you have to sustain, players like they are in trouble group.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
In a game like this, every chance is vital. So they're back on level terms.
Because he's so funny and always is generous and always been, talking.
He's looking to play it into the channel.
And when he's like this and focusing in football and enjoying what he likes, Kyle is an exception. I feel that he can improve. In his career will be up and down. That's
Nasri
for sure. Football will be up and down. Not all career will be winning Premier League.
And that ball picked up by the keeper.
But if he still remains the passion that he has, to enjoy with the ball, to every time has the ball,
Ibrahimovic
his eyes how
go
bright.
on the break if he can be found. He's happy to try his luck. Kolarov. YAHUAH Toure. And he's still going.
All day long.
Steals it.
All day long.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle. He did well to get it. Next.
And we get it live.
And that's gone straight to the keeper.
And it's all live. All day long. All night long. All day long.
Zabaleta. Goodbye. Here is Cavani. Here is Cavani. He wants to get a cross in from here. Pumps it upfield. The flag stays down. Ball threaded through. Now through to Aguero. Nasri has got hold of Nasri, now seeking to get that ball in. Now Nasri. Now a chance for a cross.
You're so dangerous. You did it well.
And the cross is cleared.
I start to prepare the next game. And I don't want to stop
Wins
it.
a throw.
I don't want to stop it with a team. For the 19, I'm going to go Watford 20 and go to Anfield with 20 in between and winning game. So they are a top team of strikers. 12 in the day.
Here's Aguero.
Everybody thinking in the afternoon or over party or something.
Gets the ball in a nice position. Shoots here.
YAHUAH Toure would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Well organized, in a good mood.
We are entering stoppage time. There goes the whistle, and it's half-time.
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
1-1 as it stands, so nothing to separate them.
The next round, leave that situation. Leave the clean sheet, guys. Leave the clean sheet. Clean sheet. Don't concede those guys. For the last moment to drop this kind of 2 points when you don't deserve. Because we play shit, when the other is bad, it's bad. Shake hands. But you are not bad, no. You are 1,000 million kilometers better today. And we didn't win. And you have to take that responsibility, guys. If you
So away we go then for the second half.
You have to score goals, guys. You've done, accept that. We are going to be out, I assure you. We are going to be out.
Kolarov is all over it. Neatly played. That's a foul. That is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. Put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that.
It's only the one in my team. I try to do my best. It's only.
Fernandinho looking to play on the break.
No problem. But
Now
I
Cavani.
am the boss, and I decide. Don't make my faces, guys. Now in the future.
Zabaleta.
But I told you
Cavani.
the first day, I'm not perfect, guys. I make a mistake. Try to help. Buddy, I'm so
Kolarov.
maybe more than ever because I know it's not easy, you know, for most of
Negredo
you
on the
to
ball.
play
Chipped through over the top. He's found space. A robust challenge to say the least.
So happy is just one person, guys. Before the game, I don't know if this is the job. I know it's difficult, guys. I know
There's a
because
chance
you
to get a
want
cross in.
it. I know that, guys. I know you want it. But you have to learn to play football.
Silva has teed up this
Our
corner.
best team in our season
Company.
because it doesn't matter where we were. We play.
The keeper there to make the catch.
To play. For what? For after a
Got
final.
possession now.
What
Maybe a
sense is having
chance.
Final and don't do what we have done all this season. Because at the end, we will have to go and qualify.
Paris Saint-Germain were very fortunate to get away with that there. Zabaleta.
And that is the test you have to do. As we play short here, always to find Nico,
Chipped over the defence.
You pass the ball to find out.
Off with the lob.
Well,
To call that wayward would be being kind.
Zone, turn, go, commit. They don't commit, then you have to commit. Because they jump. He stands the ball. When the ball is here, guys, when we are in that position,
Van der Wiel.
what is the space? He's carrying. When the ball is here like that, he's the lead. Okay. If it's one
Kolarov.
team, guys, in that league,
Aguero on the ball.
when we play the second half just thinking in the result, that team is the only team in the Premier League.
Van der Wiel.
They can do. I don't know why they put 7 players out and they can score.
Vital interception
a lot of
there.
goals. You know that.
Demichelis. Nasri wanted to receive the ball. Break could be on.
That's why. It's 11 goals, guys. It's
Possibility
11
here for a cross.
that title, guys. And today you know that
Aguero shoots.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Coming on the field, number 10, Jacob. Number 15, Jesus Navas. Substitution now in progress.
It's through to Dzeko. Here's a shot. Oh, that would have given the home supporter true lift.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead there.
That's not going to make it through. Good through ball. Fernandinho is there to intercept. Jesus Navas.
Oh, wonderful. For me, it's one of the best sights on a football pitch, seeing this kind of direct running at defenders. Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Silva. Dzeko's got it. Tried to play it through. Challenge deemed unfair. Foul given. Marco Verratti. That'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Time whistle within sight.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Today you have to win for one reason.
The time added on will be 4 minutes. So there you have it, the final whistle. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion and plenty of intensity on display out there.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.
Yeah, more than you believe, we are very happy.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That is all we have time for this evening. I'm John Champion, and today's co-commentator is Jim Beglin. And we're off. Gaston Ramirez. No way through there. He's found space. It's through to Gaston Ramirez. Surely a goal. Takes a shot. Really Really good try, but no goal.
Or maybe he just cut across the shot slightly and that made it track the wrong side of the post, but that's very unlucky.
Maxwell. Long pass forward. Lallana. Good through ball. He takes him out. He scores! They've grabbed the opener. They've got ahead so early in the game.
Number 7.
No, possession lost. Has the ball in a wide position, played through the middle. Lallana. Looking to carve open the defence. Pass intercepted. Lifts it through. Beautiful through ball over the top. That was really close.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try though.
Maxwell. Hits it long. Lallana. Slickly done that. Plays it wide towards the byline. Looking to cut inside. The ball played into the box, but met by no one in the end. Pastore. Ball stolen. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. The pass needed to be better there. Tried to play it through. Surely! They've done it! They lead by 2. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Right place, right time, one outcome. I mean, with that much room, he didn't even need a controlling touch. He could just hit it first time. Too easy, way too easy.
So, it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Shoots here.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those for...
The half-time whistle goes. Paris Saint-Germain getting us underway for this second half. Looking to play on the break. Now a chance for Lallana. A crucial intervention there. Lovren thumps it long. Neat ball through the middle. Neatly played. The linesman's kept his flag down. Referee looks closely and points to the penalty spot. It's a controversial decision, certainly.
I can understand the frustration from the foul then. They manufactured a good little opportunity there, so it was unfairly stopped.
Calm as you like. He puts them further ahead. It was never in doubt.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
So it's 3-0 now. Plays it upfield. Now through to Lavezzi.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
And he's been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but I think you have to accept that as an occupational hazard. It's been mentioned that this fella was born offside, and he'll keep trying until the flag stays down. He'll keep working on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets one right.
The break is on. Nice ball through. That's a threatening through ball. Van der Wiel puts a stop to the attack. And that's been intercepted. That wasn't the best of passes, really.
Substitution on the field.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. A header. No, not quite.
He was tightly marked, but the defender did just enough to stop the goal.
Steamdecks.
Thiago Silva. We've had half an hour of this second half. Steals it. Now a chance for Steve Davis. Drives it in. Another goal. They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
I think you have to put that one down as an inspired substitution.
Well, that certainly made an impact, and the manager will be very, very pleased with that change.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Pumps it upfield, and that's been intercepted. Might be the last chance for them. It's an opportunity that never really looked on target. Kabai takes advantage of a poor pass, and that's come to nothing. Out towards the byline. Pastore's got it. We're into the last 5 minutes. Lallana. Plays it back to the keeper. The referee blows his whistle. They will have to conclude, I think, that the opposition was simply too strong here. The scoreline says it all.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment out there. I can't remember anyone shirking a tackle.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. And that brings us to the end of our coverage this evening. I'm John Champion, and providing analysis alongside me is our expert Jim Beglin.
Number 17, short cross.
Away we go then. Adam. Vital interception there. He's picked it up. This goes for a throw-in. Here's Walters. He's looking to play it into the channel. Peters tried to play it through. It's played through. Shoots here, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And that's the opener for this game.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage.
Adam fouled there, no question about it. And there's the first booking of the game already.
Listen, some players just don't think about the consequences of launching themselves into trouble, and that was a classic example.
Hoot. And the ball's out of play. Knocks it through. Hoot makes the interception. Here's Walters. Lucas Moura tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
It's one-on-one, a chance. Ball stolen. Jonathan Walters. Now Walters. Cavani. Now through to Lavezzi.
He may have been caught offside, but Lavezzi won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
Easy pickings, really. Plays an early ball in, up to nod it. It's in! It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. People will admire the header, but really, it's the cross that deserves the praise.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
After 47 minutes is number 25.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
Lavezzi, this is promising. What can they make of it? They got a throw in. Peters. Crouch can go on the break if he can be found. Peters was well positioned to make the interception. There's the whistle and it's half-time. The whistle goes for the second half. Thiago Silva, Ibrahimovic looking to play on the break, Marco Verratti. Oh, that's delightful. Can he shoot? And he's there. Real chance. Tremendous from Ibrahimovic. It's the ideal start to the second half. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
The goal scorer, after 52 minutes is number 10, Ibrahimovic.
The lead's down to a single goal now.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Slides it through. Thiago Silva. Maxwell. Mark Wilson. Kabay. Hoot. pumps it upfield. Here's Crouch. Now Walters. Goes for a lob. That is wayward. Pastore, who's set up one goal so far, steals the ball. Through the middle it goes. Chance here. He shoots there. Goal! It's a 2-goal lead now. How about that?
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. It was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
He's got 2 in this game. He's on a hat-trick. So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Substitution on the field. Number 16. Adam.
Maxwell.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 32.
Lucas Moura.
Ireland.
Crouch.
Number 26.
Neat ball through the middle.
Everton.
Break is on. Over the line for a throw-in. Plays it wide towards the byline. There's plenty of activity down by the touchline. Looks like we're going to get a substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Mark Wilson has got hold of Pastore.
Well, look, you don't need me to tell you that if your first touch is a little bit sloppy, then you're not going to make too much progress, and I think he knew exactly that. I'm sure he'll get it right next time.
Mark Wilson, a long ball forward. Possibility for a shot. Oh, and he's kept it in. Ibrahimovic with some good covering. It's all over. The referee's had enough. A great game comes to an end, but it results in a defeat. They showed some real spirit here, but couldn't do enough.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real roller coaster ride for the fans.
I'm John Champion, and analysing this game for us is Jim Begley. And we're off. Borini. Wes Brown. Ki Sung-yueng. Now Borini. Lucas Moura. A crucial intervention there. The forward push gains momentum.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then. No wonder he lost the ball.
That's not going to make it through. And he chooses the option of the back pass. Now a chance for Borini. He goes for the delicate lob. Adam Johnson, Lucas Moura, Sirigu, here's Barini, picked off. Bardsley, Pastore, Cavani's got it. Pumps it upfield. It's on for him, whacks it. That could have been really special.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Only the keeper to beat. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Controlling the game really well now, but they're just not able to find that incisive pass.
The ball crossed the line. Another throw. Ki Sung Yueng. No, intercepted. Lavezzi can go on the break if he can be found. Played through the middle. Oh, he's lost out there. The referee blows his whistle to signal half-time. It's 0-0 at this point. We're hoping for better things. Paris Saint-Germain set the ball rolling. Wins the ball.
They need to be a bit more careful with their passing in this position.
Maxwell. A long ball forward. Van der Wiel, great through ball over the top. The keeper's got it. Restarts with a throw-in. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. Corner then. Kabai is looking to drive one in. Thumps it long. Here's Barini. A chance to counter-attack here. Maxwell cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Maxwell plays it long. Giaccherini. Sebastian Larsen. The break is on. Van der Wiel wins the battle and emerges with the ball.
Look, this game is all about goals, and that was as shot shy as it comes.
Sebastian Larsen will drive this corner in. steals the ball.
Substitution on the field.
Sebastian Larsen has teed up this corner. Kabai knocks it forward.
Number 13. Scott. Substitution.
Challenge deemed unfair. Foul given.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Wes Brown. Wes Brown was fouled and he gets his free kick. Pastore. Bardsley. Pumps it upfield. Menez is all over him. He stayed up for this pass. Van der Wiel plays it long. Wes Brown. Only 5 minutes remain and there's nothing to separate these two teams. Will we see a winner here?
It's all very neat football, but time is against them now and they need to get the ball forward. It's lovely to look at, and if they just step up the pace a bit, they could carve out that opening.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Adam Johnson gets the ball in a nice position. Oh, that's a neat escape. The clock counting down. And Lavezzi, there's the whistle. The game's finished. Well, it's ended as a very disappointing day for the strikers on both sides. None of them able to find a way past the defence at all.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that. That was a real roller coaster ride for the fans.
John Champion here, and this, the voice of Jim Beglin. And we're now underway. Jose Cañas tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. Within range.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
It's an opportunity.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Lucas Moura. And Lavezzi. It went out of play. That's not going to make it through. Now through to Pastore, and he lifts it in. Possibility for a shot. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Oh, the ball in at such good pace on it. He only had to redirect it with his head. I think the cross was an absolute peach.
Ashley Williams with some good covering. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Pumps it upfield. Kabai. The ball is with Lavezzi. Here's Michu. The break is on. Slides it through. The ball threaded through. Dyer did well running onto the ball through, but didn't get enough of it to register a shot. Dyer. Jose Cañas. Thumps it long. Great through ball over the top. And he hits it. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Jose Cañas plays it long. Neat ball through the middle. Oh, well defended. Kabai. John Joe Shelby. The whistle goes to signify half-time. Neither side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going. And the ball's out of play. Trying to spread the play. Dyer. He's on a real charge. Thiago Silva. Routledge. The final ball not quite there. And the ball is given back to the keeper, Ibrahimovic. Dyer. Ibrahimovic. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Tried to play it through. He decides to shoot.
Substitution on the field.
Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? He did well to get it. What next?
Number 17.
Maxwell puts a stop to the attack. Through the middle it goes. Vital interception there. Here's Lavezzi. Over the top. Jose Cañas. Ashley Williams. It's out of play for a throw. Something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to slide it past the defence. Oh, that's delightful. That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. Surely he can put it away. Can he shoot? Back off the post it comes. That is wayward. Looks like a change is in order. The player there waiting to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kabay. Routledge. Played through the middle, hits the ball, puts it away. They finally get their breakthrough in the second half.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
So, could this be the one that settles it? Cavani. We're into the last 5 minutes. So, there you have it, the final whistle. The defence did tremendously well, only allowing one strike past them. You can't say the same for the strikers, though, out of sorts and unable to put away their chances.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me.
I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin. So, here we go then. Jose Cañas. The ball threaded through, wins it. Only the keeper to beat. Quick as a flash, it's in! That really puts them in charge early on.
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal was always important, and that's a terrific opener.
The Keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
They've gone ahead so early in the game. Jose Cañas pumps it upfield. Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? He shoots there, and the chance accepted with some aplomb. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. It's a puncher's goal.
Well, his goal instinct really came to the fore there. From the deflection, he was clinical with his reaction. 2 should be enough.
It went out of play.
It's lovely to look at, and if they just step up the pace a bit, they could carve out that opening.
Here's Ibrahimovic. Jose Cañas. Dyer. The ball played down the middle, onside. And a shot here. Maybe this time. Surely this time.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Looking to carve open the defence. Takes a shot. And back in. There it is. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Chico switches play to the other side. Maxwell, he moves in swiftly. Gone for the lob. Oh, yet another goal. They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. He's a crafty so-and-so, isn't he?
And when you've got skill like that, goals will always follow. I thought the lob was brilliant. It gave the defence and the keeper no chance.
They have this game in their hands now. Van der Wiel is the player to take it. Thumps it long. Pastore. Ibrahimovic on the ball. Jose Cañas. He's waiting here. Only 2 minutes to be added on. John Joe Shelby will drive this corner in. And that ball picked up by the keeper. Half time is now upon us. Paris Saint-Germain getting us underway for this second half. Kabay plays it long. John Joe Shelby. Ashley Williams.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes much less an issue.
John Joe Shelby. Marco Verratti. Quickly closed down. John Joe Shelby. Dyer. Ashley Williams, who we've just seen score that goal. Now Michu. He plays the ball out wide. Here's a shot. And he throws one in. Maxwell. A chance to counter-attack here. A crucial intervention there. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
No, flags up, just wandered offside, I think.
Radcliffe. Coming on the field. Number 17. Number 14.
Now Cavani. He's looking to play it into the channel.
Well, that was a really open one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Here's Michu. It's played into space.
Well, it's a dangerous game the defence is playing by pushing up and looking for offside. One individual lapse and the whole drill can collapse.
Here's Michu. Play surges forward. Dyer. Wonderful through ball over the top.
He just needs to work on his timing and be a little more aware of his position.
Now Cavani. He's bursting forward. Chance. Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. And that's gone straight to the keeper. It's through to Michu. That's not going to make it through. Handheld. Now a chance for Michu.
Good call, he was just behind the last defender.
Substitution taking place.
Marco Verratti. No, intercepted. Dyer. Lunges wildly. Plays a long ball forward. Hits it long. Chip through over the top. Full-time whistle. Within sight. Kicked off. Shoots here. Sirigu with a good piece of goalkeeping. Managing to get his body in the way. John Joe Shelby has teed up this corner. On his head. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest. They were torn apart defensively and overrun in midfield. They really had no answer to all the attacks and did well to keep the scoreline as it ended.
You know, it's a privilege to be part of a fabulous football match like that.
So, away we go. Sessegnon. Brunt. Lucas Moura. That's a throw. He did well to get it. What next? Possibility here for a cross. Oh, lovely feet. And he's still going. Gareth McCauley. They hit it long now. Thiago Silva. It's through to Sessegnon. Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Quarter of an hour played. The ball is with Lavezzi. Long ball forward. Pastore, quickly closed down. It's a good hit!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain with the first effort on goal. Launches the ball forward. Here's Sessegnon. Good opportunity for a cross here. He decides to shoot. And the chance accepted with some aplomb. And that's the opener for this game. So we start again at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Tries to slide it past the defence. Brunt is the player to take it. And the goalkeeper well placed to take the cross. Jones. Jones. A switch of play. Van der Wiel cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Played through the middle. The keeper's got it. There is the end of the first period.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
So the second half kicks off. Out towards the corner flag. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. He goes looking for his teammate. Real chance! He created a great chance there.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
A good ball in, but he couldn't finish it off.
Oh, the ball in had such good pace on it. He only had to redirect it with his head. I think the cross was an absolute peach.
Ball stolen. Beautiful through ball over the top. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He's a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
He's going on his own. He's been dispossessed. Oh, it's been given away. Brunt. Out towards the byline. He's found space. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Jones takes advantage of a poor pass. Mulumbu. 40 minutes played in the second half. Neat ball through the middle. Now through to Pastore. Now a chance for a cross. The keeper there to make the catch. Jones. Slickly done that. Looks like a change is in order. There's a player there waiting to come on.
Well, if the deadlock is about to be broken, then it may well have to come from the bench. I mean, fresh legs when others are beginning to tire now could just do the trick. This game might just get a little stretched, it could help.
Gets the ball in a nice position. Pumps it upfield. Well struck! They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Mulumbu. Great opportunity, a chance, and it's a really well taken goal. That should do it for them. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
I think you have to put that one down as an inspired substitution. There it is, the final whistle. It ends for them here in defeat. They fought so well until the end, and the players gave it everything, but they were unable to get the result they wanted.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment out there. I can't remember anyone shirking.
So, here we go then. James Collins. Hits it long. Digne. Nolan. Here's Andy Carroll. Cabaye. Quickly closed down. Cabaye. No, possession lost. Nolan. A crucial intervention there. Nolan. Quarter of an hour played. Easy pickings, really. couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. Lovely link up. Nolan!
And that was just fractionally offside.
Here's Andy Carroll. Neat ball through the middle. Lucas Moura. James Collins with a great example of how to cover. Nolan. Thumps it long. He's waiting here. The ball going in front. Cavani looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. James Collins. Menez has got hold of. Now the chance! A shot! A fine reaction save! Tinia. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Pastore has robbed him. Over to the other side. Van der Wiel. Here's Lavezzi. He's going it alone. Possibility here for a cross. Nolan. And there is the referee's whistle to end the first half. It's 0-0, so nothing to separate them. So the second half kicks off. Lavezzi makes a run through the middle. Tinia. Cavani's got it. Cavani. Now a chance for a cross. And he's now got the ball on the other side. Marco Verratti. And he's given away a free kick.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past and maybe again.
Substitution now in progress.
The forward push gains momentum. Pastore plays it long. Gets the ball in a nice position. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. A long ball forward, knocks it through. Nolan showed a great desire to get to the ball, he just couldn't do much with it. James Collins knocks it forward.
Oh, wonderful. For me, it's one of the best sights on a football pitch, seeing this kind of direct running at defenders.
Substitution taking place.
Kabai. Digne. Long pass forward. Kabai. Pumps it upfield. Chance to counter-attack here.
Oh, it was such a close call, but it looks as if the assistant got that one spot on.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Andrew Carroll.
Van der Wiel.
Number 46.
Here's a chance to get a cross in. The lack of options wasn't an issue, but the lack of quality in the delivery certainly was. Play surges forward. Armero. Surely he can't miss from here. And a shot here. Oh, that's a vital stop.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front were looking too clever. Good stop.
Substitution on the field.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle.
Coming on the field is number 26.
Fisted away by the keeper.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for them. You can't keep giving it away.
Ibrahimovic, possibility for a shot.
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Van der Wiel. We're into the last 5 minutes. Slickly done that. And that's a foul. Borriello has had offside given against him. Kabai. We are into the final minutes now of stoppage time. There's the final whistle. After that performance, the defenders on both sides can deservedly pat themselves on the back. They were absolutely rock-like at the back.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody could feel let down by that.
Thank you, Jim. That's it for today's game. and running. Soldado. Paulinho. Here's Lennon. Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker was fouled and he gets his free kick. Here's Paulinho. Here is Cavani. Vertonghen. Michael Dawson. Kyle Walker. Towards with Adebayor. It's played through. Great opportunity. It's in. And there's the first goal of the game. Well, what can you say about that goal?
Right place, right time, one outcome. I mean, with that much room, he didn't even need a controlling touch. He just hit it first time. Too easy, way too easy.
Paris Saint-Germain are already trailing in these early stages. Thiago Silva.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Now Vertonghen. Lennon. Kyle Walker tried to play it through. Kyle Walker tried to make the pass but found that he couldn't. Van der Wiel. Slickly done that. Ibrahimovic.
Look, this game is all about goals, and that was as shot shy as it comes.
A chance to counter-attack here. And surely he must score! Can he now find a finish? Tremendous from Soldado. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. That was a teasing finish.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Paulinho. Dembele. Lavezzi. What can Paris Saint-Germain do here? Vertonghen. Kabay has gone in hard there, maybe too hard. Soldado, this is a promising run. And that's gone straight to the keeper. And there's the end to the first 45. We kick off for the next 45 minutes. And that'll be a throw. Paulinho. Dembele's got it. Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Thumps it long. Christian Eriksen, who's just made his mark on this match. Soldado's got it. Pastore. Now Adebayor. Digne. It's out of play for a throw. Christian Eriksen, already a goal scorer in this match. Now through to Lavezzi. Neatly played. What a reprieve that was. Paulinho. The break is on. And Lennon. Paulinho. Slides it through. Surely he's in! Kabay. Plays a long ball forward. Vertonghen. Paulinho. The ball played into space nicely. Just the keeper in his way. A chance. Oh, yet another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Here's Ibrahimovic. Out of play it goes for a throw. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Here's Adebayor. He takes aim and hits it! And a goal! Oh, this game has already ceased to be a contest. A brace of goals for him now. Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Building up nicely. Kyle Walker plays it long. Wins a throw. Full-time whistle within sight. Vertonghen. Now Christian Eriksen tries to slide it past the defence. Within range. He parries it. Christian Eriksen will swing one in. And a header! He got his head to it, but he didn't get the contact that he was looking for. 4 additional minutes is being shown on the board. There it is, the final whistle. They will have to conclude, I think, that the opposition was simply too strong here. The scoreline says it all.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. And that brings us to the end of our coverage this evening.